it's the motivation to start. You can have idea, how brilliant idea, but if you're not determined to start, if you don't start it, you can't. People think you need a lot of money to start a business, so they always depend on other companies to survive. They don't want to stress themselves. Honestly speaking, starting a business is difficult. You can't start it. So those people who will sit down and wait for people to employ them, they don't want to stress themselves. They want soft life, honestly. I quit my job last 2 weeks.
Okay.
Just to focus on my business. I was retained after national service, but I feel like it's not helping.
Okay.
I have my own business. I have 2 businesses. So why will I work for someone?
So when we talk about agripreneur, who's an agripreneur?
Okay, agripreneur is someone who develop products or sell products from agricultural produce.
Okay.
Yes, so we have entrepreneurs, we have entrepreneurs. So entrepreneurs can sell anything, can go into anything, but agripreneurs are people who use agricultural produce or yields from agriculture to produce or add value to people.
So why that venture? Why not an entrepreneur? But why did you choose to have that specific niche in agriculture?
Because I'm from a Greek background. My father is a farmer, my mother is a farmer, and I myself am a farmer. I read agriculture in university.
Okay. So if you've seen this somewhere in town, it was produced by Miss Sume here, who I'm having a conversation with. So let me ask you, how did you get money to start your business? Because one thing I've realized is that when it comes to going into entrepreneurship in Ghana, one of the biggest challenges getting money funded. So how do you get money to start your business?
Okay, so for Mushplus is a startup that produce nutritious food from mushroom. So we add value to mushroom to produce our products. We are 4 co-founders.
Okay.
And we started this business ourselves without knowing where we will get money or anything. What we know is that we want to start a business. We want to add value to mushroom, this particular produce. We started by funding it ourselves. So I was a scholar, so I received monthly allowance.
Okay.
My other colleagues too, Ella too was also into campus business and other things. So we get money from ourselves, like we funded it with our own money. So people came in.
And how challenging was that? Knowing that from what you're saying, you were a student when you started this business, right?
Yeah.
Still in school. How challenging was you guys, combining studies and also production? How was the challenge? How was it?
Okay, so aside financial challenge that we were also finding difficult to get money to support or fund the business, other challenge too was combining studies with production, because sometimes we have orders that we have to fulfill. At the same time, we have class that we have to go. So it got to a time I was having 2 phones. So my phone will go for lectures for me, and I'll be doing business around.
When you say your phone will go for lectures for you, what do you mean by that?
So, I have this friend of mine.
Okay.
We are in the same class,
Okay.
the same hostel.
Okay.
I'll give my phone to my friend to go to class. So whenever she gets to the class, she'll record the class, bring it to me.
Okay.
And daytime, I'll be doing my rounds. At night, that's where my lecture starts. I'll study throughout the night. If I don't understand, I reach out to my colleagues and they'll help me out. Okay,
so take me to your products. Now, Sume Shea Butter. How did you start this business? Well, you've made me understand that this Mushplus was started by 4 people, you yourself. So this is an instant noodles made with mushroom, right?
Yes.
Now, the Sume Shea Butter, how did you start this? which people are involved, or are you just funding this yourself?
Okay, so I started it alone.
Okay.
So I mentioned earlier, I'm a scholar, MasterCard scholar on KUST campus.
MasterCard for Muska.
Muska.
You know, do you know one interesting thing about MasterCard scholar in Kenya is that these people, they eat freely. They eat freely.
And so yeah, don't worry. And so yeah,
We need grace. We all need grace. Yeah, so how did you start this one?
So as a scholar, your role, one of your key role is to give back to your community.
Okay.
And to me, that part of being a scholar was the most good thing for me, because giving back to my community, I feel like my community, I live in a very rural area, and having the opportunity to study, I have to create something valuable or meaningful to my community. And since I'm a Northerner, we have a lot of shea butter in the environment. So what can I do to this shea butter to help the people in my community as the impact, the community give back project, and also to help myself? My colleague were teaching, they would take the funding money, go and teach and come back. But for me, I felt like creating impact, creating a business out of my community give back is the most valuable thing to me, because my people can benefit and I also will benefit. And that's how Shea started. So later, I added one of my colleagues who was a kind of a teacher to me. When I miss class, I'll go to him and he will teach me in the class. And he was very dedicated. Whenever I go to him for help, for support, even challenges with my business, he can help me with that.
It's a he.
Yes, it's a he. So I added him to the team. So now we are 2 co-founders running Shea and 4 co-founders running Mushplus.
Okay, so take me to the process now. You know the Korea people are trending.
Oh yes, Korea.
So take me through the process. How do you convert everything to this beautifully packaged shea butter?
Okay, so with this product, I would say I have 2 different teams.
Okay.
So I have the local women in the northern part of Ghana. I'm from Upper West, yes, a proud Agati. So I have people in the Upper West region who produce this. So whenever I need it, anytime, they produce it for me. So they are in the north. So when they produce it and they bring it to the south, to me here, I add value. I add all the ingredients, the essential oils, the perfumes and everything. Then I use my machinery, scrape them, then I package them, and they are on the market.
I see. Now you started the business already. What assumptions do people who do not start business have? Now, when you start business, you see that, okay, these assumptions are wrong. I don't know whether you get my question. You know, some people, before they even start business, they have certain assumptions about starting a business and how the business should be. Now, you being in business, what are some of the assumptions you think people who do not have that knowledge think that it is, but once you start business, it's totally different?
Well, it is assumed that you have to get huge money before you can start a business. Well, you need money to start a business, but it's not that huge as people think it is.
So how much have you invested so far in everything?
So for Shea, when they gave, I think when we went for the community give back project, MasterCard gave me 600 cedis to work on the community give back project. I used 300 cedis for TNT from here to the north. I did all my survey and everything, and the 300 cedis I used it to buy the raw shea butter to the south. Yes, so when I got to the south, I added part of my money for packaging materials and other things. So it wasn't up to 1,000 cedis to start Shea. Yes, and for Mushplus, we started with market survey. We started buying things from the local market and all that. So it became a real product. So It doesn't really need a huge amount to start. But if you start, you can get some money to add up to get what you want.
So you don't need like a lot of money to start the business.
You don't need a lot. If you have 1,000 cedis, you can start a business.
Wow.
Honestly speaking, when I was on campus, I've tried a lot of businesses. Yes. So I was living with a pastor, and during Christmas time, they will bring us eggs and other things.
Yeah.
So I think when we resumed, I sent 1 crate of egg to school. When I got to my room, they were like, "Hey, Kosiana, so small. The eggs are big. I want some to buy. Where did you buy it from?" I was like, "Oh, this is business idea." So I posted it on my status that if you need eggs, DM. All of a sudden, I took a picture of my eggs and I posted it. People started DMing, "Oh, I want egg, I want egg, I want egg." And because I don't have money to go for the egg plenty, you have to send me your money. Yes. So that time we were selling eggs, I think 40 cedis.
Oh.
So I was selling it 50 cedis. You send me your money, I'll take my share, I'll go and buy your eggs for you. You get it? So it got to a time I was buying like 50 crates of eggs selling on campus. So if you are very determined, I don't think you need a lot to start.
Now, talking about the determination, what do you think is the mindset we lack as young people to start a business? Most people cannot start, but most people are so dependent on, government, whatever. What do you think is that mindset that is really making us, not go into entrepreneurship? Because now most people, we have unemployment, the Ghanaian Unemployment Association who are waiting for government. There are a lot of people out there who are unemployed. So what do you think is the mindset of these people that is deterring them from, starting a business?
I think it's the motivation to start. Sometimes you can have brilliant idea, but if you're not determined to start, if you don't start it, you can't. And people, as I said earlier, people think you need a lot of money to start a business. So they always depend on other companies to survive. Yes. And they don't want to stress themselves. Yes. Because honestly speaking, starting a business is difficult. So as a startup, you think you can start it. So those people who sit down and wait for people to employ them, they don't want to stress themselves. They want soft life, honestly. I quit my job last 2 weeks.
Okay.
Just to focus on my business. Okay. I was retained after national service. Okay. But I feel like it's not helping.
Okay.
I have my own business. I have 2 businesses. So why will I work for someone?
Okay.
Or why will I take salary a month if I have my own thing? So I quit and I'm focusing on my business.
Now talking about motivation, what motivated you to even, become an entrepreneur? Now you just talked about the fact that you were employed and now you decided to quit that, work and focus on yourself. What is the motivation? Where is that motivation coming from? Yes, where is that motivation coming from?
Okay, so, well, I'm a breadwinner in my family. Okay. So, seeing my family or my siblings suffer, I don't like it. Because for me, I've been through a lot and I don't want any of my siblings to go through that. So I want to put myself out there, be example for my siblings, and if possible, be the hero of my kids. You get it? I want to create a better future for my people. And I also like making impact. I want to make impact. I want to employ people. I don't want someone to employ me. I want to employ people.
You want to be the boss of yourself.
Oh, yes. Okay. Like, it's so nice when they say, "Oh, she's a CEO," you see? It's so nice. So that's my motivation. Like, 1, to be able to take care of my family, my friends, those on the streets, because I've once been like them. You get it? So that one motivates me a lot. And the name, like CEO, founder, she's brilliant. She can do this. Like, it gives me joy.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my
You
motivation.
said you've been on the street before. Can you take me through that?
Well, I've lived with a lot of people, like lot of people. I can't mention, but the last time I stayed with my mom was 6 years, when I was 6 years. I started staying with people, they will maltreat you. Sometimes what you eat is difficult. Like, you lose hope, you motivate yourself, you put yourself on track, a whole lot. So to get to this point, I feel like nothing can stop me from what I want to do, because I've seen whatever yes. So if I want to talk about it, I don't think we will finish.
You make me cry or something. Oh, yeah. So let me ask you. If you are, let's say you are starting everything from zero, based on the knowledge you've acquired so far, where will you start? What will you start with? If you are starting everything from zero.
I'll say start with good team. I'll start with good team.
Challenge. I've heard many people saying that getting the right people to work with is so challenging.
Yeah,
is it challenging?
Sometimes, if you start alone and you are bringing people in, it's very difficult to get the right people. But if you start with them, with the same mindset, the same idea, you have the same goal, it's very good. It's difficult for those people to quit or to leave you hanging, because you've been through thick and thorns with them. You get it? So it's difficult for them to leave you. But if you start alone and you want to bring people on board, it will not help. Like, people will cheat you.
I see.
People will use you, and they will make your life miserable, because they don't have
The same
mindset as you have to start the same business. Yeah, so because you get it. So they will just waste it. But if you start with the good people, they know what you've been through, so they understand you, and you build the same goal. So when I'm starting again, I'll choose a good team. For my team, yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yes. So if I'm starting again, I'll start with them.
How many people have you employed so far?
Well, so for Mushplus, we have 12 part-time workers right now. Yes. And Shea, right now, I would say aside myself creating a job for myself and my co-founders, we are 4. So we've created a job for 4 people, and other 2 from here. And Mushplus, we have 12 part-time workers. And Shea, we have 8 reps.
See.
You get it? And 8 reps, and each rep is earning a commission. And all these people, it's a vision, or we have a dream of employing them, or by the end of this year or end of next year.
How do you feel being able to employ people and pay them comes? How do you feel?
I feel so good. Like, to be able to give someone money to take care of him or herself. You get it? I feel so good. I feel like I'm reaching my goal. You get it? So it feels so good to employ someone or to pay someone.
In the next 5-6 years, where do you see yourself?
Oh yes, there was.
Wow. Sorry, you can continue. So in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself?
I see myself
with do you have a permanent place where you manufacture all your products?
Yes. So Shea, we produce in Accra, Doenya.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And Mushplus, we produce at Agri-food.
Okay.
Yes. So in the next 5 years, I want to see Mushplus as one of the top leading food industry here in Ghana, and Sume Shea to be part of the leading cosmetic company in Ghana.
Have you ever thought of quitting before?
Yes, that one day it will come.
Why?
Especially when you are stressed. Like,
take me through that. Why did you want? At some point, you wanted to quit the whole thing?
So,
Isn't that challenging? Especially you being in Ghana, and especially you being a female. Is it that challenging?
For me, being a female is not really a problem. I feel like it gives me upper hand, because when they see you as a female trying your best, like, it's motivating to other people and they are willing to support. But for Sume Shea, at a point, it was very difficult because I started alone. As I said, I started alone, and sometimes this person will call you, I want this. Work is calling. Come to work. You are not at work. What is wrong? Like, money, you yourself, you need money to put into the business. So it was tough. It got to a point that I have to think about it. Should I choose the work over my business? Should I choose a business over my work? So it's very challenging at that point. But thank God I decided to let one go.
And quitting your job, was it easy? Was that an easy decision?
For me, it was very easy.
Because you didn't want the fact that someone would employ you. You can just employ yourself, get money.
My workplace, they like me a lot. A lot. I'm a loud person.
I can see that.
Yes, I'm a loud person, and if I'm working with you or I'm working for you, I work with joy, happiness, and everything. Because of me, I draw people, like, so they like me a lot. But the fact that I wasn't getting the full attention to focus on what I want, because I got to a point, I feel like I've gotten divided attention. I love my work. I want to go to work. I love my business. I want to. So I just woke up one day and I was like, let me just choose one, because one even say, oh yeah, you want one company, like. So when I told my friend, they were like, hey, so you people are struggling, they want to get job. You've gotten a job, you are quitting. Are you okay? I'm very okay.
Yeah, I remember I had a job soon, and what I wanted to achieve, I wasn't able to achieve. So I had to stop the whole job and start this. So sometimes you are in the job and you're not happy.
You're not happy. No matter what they will do to you, if they give you $1,000 a month.
You want to achieve something for yourself. You want to be happy for yourself.
Yes. When I go to work, the vibe they give me is there. But if I follow that vibe, my business will die, like collapse. So I just decided to let the work go. Then I'll focus on my business.
Now, what are you telling? What will you tell a young lady somewhere who is probably might be watching you, struggling to going through hell, maybe with some people being more treated and all that? What sort of advice, what sort of motivation will you give to such a person?
What I would tell anyone watching me right now is that start it now. Start that business idea you have, the one you've written down, the one in your head. Start it now. If you want to get $10,000 or $20,000, it will not come. You will not get it. And they won't start it. Start it now with the little that you have. If you start it and people see it as innovative, as a business that is solving problem, you will get help. Like, you will get support. You get grants. Yeah, a lot of grants. People have money to put in business, but they don't see the innovative. So just start it. Talk to people. If you don't know how to start it, startups, we are there. Like, reach out to any startup leader you know. They will help you. They'll help you. Talk to people. Start with people. Don't start alone. That's what I would say.
So Now I'm giving you the chance to tell us about your products and tell us where we are going to get them. So you can just show them to the camera what they are and where we can get each something if we want to.
Okay, so I'm starting with which one should I even start with?
I think start with the noodles.
This is Mushplus instant noodles, a mushroom fortified noodles. Yes, this noodle is high in protein and high in fiber. Yes, when I say high in protein and high in fiber, we all know the noodles out there, they are good, okay, but they are not high in protein and fiber. Due to that, the digestibility is always low. So they will say, don't eat these noodles at night. This one you can eat it anytime because it's very high in fiber. And your digestibility is going to be very high. And this is a protein supplement for babies, like kids. You can put it in your porridge, your Tom Brown, your any breakfast of your choice, except maybe tea. Like tea, if you add it, it will look some way because so you can add it to any breakfast of your choice. And this goes for 3 cedis. Air for power, 3 cedis. And this is 8 cedis. Then we have the shea butter here. This one is with essential oils. So we have olive oil, almond oil, and other good oil you can use for your hair and for your skin. This is 15 cedis. This is 25 cedis, and this one is 35 cedis. These ones are with the oils, the essential oils. And this one is raw shea butter. Nothing is added. You can use it for your hair. You can use it for your food. You can use it depending on what you want to use it for. Yes. So this one, you can get it in Kumasi here, Accra, Sunyani, anywhere. Or you can call us and place your order. Yes, so these are products. Mushplus protein care, Mushplus instant noodles, Sume shea butter, the essential one, and the raw shea butter.
I must say I like your hair. Do you use?
Oh yes, I intentionally did that so that I can advertise my product. You know.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you can use it for your hair. It grows hair. It moisturizes your hair. It gives you that feel of soft hair. Yes. So get one.
Okay.
And you thank me later.
Okay. I always say that no billionaire gets money through salary. If you think I'm lying, you can check. You can check all the billionaires. You can check all the millionaires in this world. They don't get money through salary. You have to start a business. And I think it's recommendable that Miss Abigail Sume has started a very good business. I think, well, we don't know. Maybe in the next 5 years, 6 years, we'll meet her somewhere. Kuya. We don't know how much of it.
I want to leave my contact.
Yes, so it's your contact. Yeah.
Yes, so if you want to buy any of the products, be it the shea butter or the protein care or the noodles, you can call 055 37 120 66. 055 37 120 66. And place your order for any of these products and you'll get it. Thank you.
Thank you very much for being on my show, Ms. Abigail. And it's a pleasure meeting you. I'm inspired and motivated. I'll start something. Probably maybe. Yeah, I'll start something. I'll do Korea or something.
Oh, you want to do Korea? Then you have to meet Hamamat.
No. Thank you so much for being on the show. I'm very glad. Thank you so much.